Hi, welcome back to my channel, where I, who have already spent too much time trying to work on this setup, I'm going to show you I think it's my 8th sketchbook. I can't even keep track of this. Yes, my 8th sketchbook. And the sketchbook tours, yeah, they just keep coming since I just finished them way too quickly. But it's fun. I'm gonna show you this one now. This is an art creation sketchbook. You can see the information here about what it says on the packaging. And on the first page, I drew an eye. Oops. In this sketchbook, I did work with these kind of lines quite a bit. But already here the sketchbook just began to fall apart a bit, but I saved it with stickers. I continued with this theme, but changed the focal point, or yeah, you get what I mean. I changed the subject that I was drawing from faces to hands, etc. And here are the stickers that I kept the notebook or sketchbook together with. Even more of those lines that I showed you. And this is me brushing my teeth since I was very tired that day. And if you follow me on Instagram, I think you've seen this one. I believe that I posted that on there. You can find the link on my channel page. I have really no idea what this is. I think the inspiration came from the squiggles, as I call them, that I've shown you in my earlier sketchbook tours. And this is just acrylic paint and some Posca marker in the background, and I just thought it was fun. And here's just the pages where I figured out what patterns we're gonna use. These ones are inspired by, what's her name? I don't know. I'll remember soon, I promise you. But it's inspired by another YouTuber. Some drawings inspired by marble sculptures of, naked people. Some similar stuff with acrylic paint and marker, along with ink and graphite. And you know what? I found my Nintendo and just fell in love with it all over again. It's that coral pink one, Nintendo 3DS, and I just had to draw it. Karina, that's the name of the YouTuber. Karina, something. And this is one of the drawings that I made for her 7-day sketchbook challenge. Some drawings. Another contribution from my side to her 7-day sketchbook challenge. This was day 2, where we were drawing 10 heads or faces, or yeah. And this one is my favorite. I think it's so nice. I like this one as well, and that one. Anywho, that one is quite fun as well. I really enjoyed this. This was the day that we drew monochrome, day 3. And this is just a picture of plants that I drew. Yeah, if you recognize this, it's probably from the video where I talk about art block, I think. And just draw. And then afterwards I covered it with glitter aquarelle, I think. And then I just couldn't stop drawing with the watercolors, so I just kept going. And this one is really pretty, I think. It's all green. Look at that. Beautiful. Even more Nintendo inspired stuff. And this was also from the Karina challenge, the 7-day challenge, where we were to draw fan art. So I drew some Nintendo fan art. And then we drew with our non-dominant hands, or the non-dominant hand. I don't remember which day this was, but it was very fun. And at this page I used acrylic paint as well. Also with my non-dominant hand, my left hand, so to say. And some doodles. I messed around with aquarelle and the Posca marker that I talked about earlier, and some purple stickers. Oops. Some collage stuff, and these cutouts from a magazine I actually made a stop motion movie from, and that was before I glued them in here, of course, where I made a movie of someone playing basketball. That was quite fun. Maybe I'll upload that in the future, but it was quite short, so I don't know if anyone's interested in that. Oops. This is what I saw when I drew this. I think I just didn't have that much inspiration, and I just drew what I saw. I just drew what I saw. Dragonflies. My mom usually collects dead insects when she finds them, and she had a dragonfly that I just had to draw. Some wasps, bumblebees, and butterflies. Another dragonfly, but without the background, without the purple or lilac background. A gum package, and a page where I just mocked their slogan. I thought it sounded very funny. True fresh breath. Yes. Page where I attempt to draw Freddie Mercury, but I don't think that it was that successful, but it was fun. I think I watched Bohemian Rhapsody when I drew this, actually, the movie. One of the best movies ever. I love it. Some cheese doodles, or Cheetos, wherever you like to call them, depends on where you're from. Really, it doesn't matter where you're from, you can call them whatever you want. Some Freddie Mercury portraits. I just had to try again because that last one wasn't that good. Masks. Another eye. I just tend to draw eyes when I have very little inspiration. And this is what I came up with this time. Some kind of face with very weird contrasting colors. Even more doodles. This is why I fill my sketchbooks very quickly, since, you know, I don't put that much energy into what I draw. I just really like to draw. And this is the logo from Good Mythical Morning that I just got into watching again. Some portraits, the squiggles that I talked about earlier. I have no idea what to call them, but I actually got the idea from another YouTuber. I can't remember her name, and I tried to go back to the video where I found this kind of thing, but I couldn't find it. So if this is yours, it's very pretty. Thank you for the idea, and I hope it's okay that I make something similar. Honeycomb, or a page inspired by honeycomb at least. I think these colors are so pretty together. It's amazing. Cacti or clouds, no one will ever know. Even more portraits. Some red and link doodles that I just made when I was watching an episode of Good Mythical More, or Good Mythical Morning, I can't remember. This is the episode. What letters am I stepping on? They're just so creative. I draw that. Even more eyes. I just love to make this kind of thing with water-based markers. And I like that eye especially, but I like that eye too. And these next colors are quite fun, I think. I found a multicolored pencil or pen, and they have 3 colors: red, yellow and blue. And sometimes the pages got really muddy, but sometimes a really pretty rainbow came out of the pencil. This is where I discovered that you could just fill entire pages with a pen and just make really interesting things. The first one was, as I said, quite muddy, but then it got better and better. And look at this. I know that it's not that complex of a page in my sketchbook, but I just think it's so fascinating. Look at that. And it just, each page just looks so unique. I think I missed one actually. I tested how the pencil looked on different colored backgrounds, and I just loved that one. So I made an entire page with, or an entire spread actually, with just that pen and the green background, the light green background. And look at this. I know it's not that much for the art community, but this was just such a pleasant surprise. And this was the kind of pen that I just have had since I was little and didn't just appreciate enough until I just tried it recently. Even more red and link doodles. Some money with my, or coins with my golden gel pen. Even more doodles. This is what I saw when I drew this. The blankets got really cool. I have no idea what I'm saying, but I'm trying to say that I like the way that the blanket turned out. And that pillow thing. Yep. A scene from LTATS. Let's talk about that. The show where Stevie talks about Good Mythical More, or Good Mythical Morning. I'm sorry, I'm just mixing it up. I tend to mix up Good Mythical Morning and Good Mythical More, but they're each equally good, I think. Or it depends. It depends. Some doodles. What I saw when I drew this. I just tend to draw what I see when I just have no inspiration. Or, as I said earlier, I just draw eyes. It depends on what mood I am in. And this spread is quite cool, I think. I tried to do some kind of gradient where I went from orange to purple because I got some new pencils and I just had to test them out. They were in the color scale of this and I got inspired. And this one is quite cool. Not much for the eye at first sight, but when I use the ultraviolet light, yep, it becomes something entirely different. That was quite hard to draw actually, because I didn't see what I was drawing. But that's quite fun, and I drew a little message to myself here. Yep. I like these kinds of things, hidden messages, etc. And that was my 8th sketchbook. I have already started my 9th one, and I think you will see a sketchbook tour of that one coming up soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider to subscribe to this channel, comment and give this video a thumbs up. Stay safe and positive, and I will see you soon in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.